Hello everybody and welcome to Saturday. Last year I did something a little bit special this day. I dressed up in the same clothes I wore 2 years ago, but honestly I am kind of getting lazy with time because I did not feel like dressing up in a polo shirt and dress pants. I'm up wondering why I did that last year in South Carolina in June. Because June 10th is an important day in vlog history, as I mentioned yesterday. Because it was 2 years ago the day I actually started daily vlogging. I did it at a marching band banquet in New Jersey because I can say I spent more time. Well, I can say overall about more time in South Carolina in YouTube. But our banquet down here for marching band like in December. But it's up in Jersey. It's actually in like June because we got more marching band we got it like year round because we go like a few parades that just happen like Memorial Day, and we went to like one in like June that I actually never experienced, but that's a story for another day. But anyway, so that means 2 years ago I started it. So 1 year ago was the end of year one, beginning of year two. That means today is the start of year three, which is quite an achievement for me. But not many vlogs go out that long, and I don't have some sort of major change I do for the Let's Plays with splitting the channel. There's no reason for the channel to split. But I got a little way in which we can celebrate it before we go ahead and actually reflect on this year a little bit. Actually made a little bit of a cake here, not too much. I took some Friendly's ice cream cake flavored ice cream and put it in this bowl here, which probably should have laid down on my desk. Now it made a mess. And I kind of like put a little caramel in the shape of a 2 on there. It was all I could work with, so I think it turned out good. And we also don't have any candles, so I'm just doing this. That's all I got for candles. And I think we got a good way to... And it's gonna be awkward to sing happy birthday to an inanimate object. So I think I got something that we could do.
Continue when it gets there.
I did it last 3 times and Harley has it 7 days.
Mr. Sims knows the song. That's pretty funny.
Hey, Mr. Grant wanted me to give you to this.
I did it right. Full couch.
You ready?
Yeah, man.
You ready?
Oh, jeez. Oh my god. There's some turns that I didn't want to do. No, it turns really wide.
You going for another ride? You're about to hit a xylophone.
There we go. What?
You're about to hit a xylophone.
Don't worry about it.
You're ugly.
So I felt that was a nice, good way to bring in year 3 of the vlog. Go ahead and have that cake burning. Cake, air quote that, could just regular candles while watching the trailer. I think that's a good way to do it. So again, like I mentioned earlier, the vlog technically started 2 years ago, but 2 years ago on June 10th. But I have like what I refer to as the vlog before the vlog. But that wasn't the that wasn't like the first vlogs that were on the channel, because there were old ones. Because like oldest videos on the channel date to 2014, and with that's all just music. And then there were some in early 2015 that were also music, like up to May and June. But there was actually like videos that were vlog style in May, but it was just like very few updates. They were just like update videos, like because they pretty much only served as a purpose to illustrate just about the fact that I would have to be taking a break from recording and YouTube content, because we were coming down here to South Carolina to look for a house when we first moved down here, which I never thought in the moment to record any of this. It's stupid, and that's one of my regrets about vlogging. But like, I did vlog like an actual video, and there was like Lita's birthday, which was like May 23rd, 2015. But I actually did vlog that, which I guess like, well, no. And then, on June 10th, it wasn't like an on-spot, it was not, I did not intend to do that. I just figured I'd do that like I did with Lita's birthday. Just vlog it, and have fun. And then there was like some sort of video that they did, like a slideshow video of pictures, which I have right here, which I wanted to watch that the next day because there were people clapping and laughing and just enjoying themselves. So I decided to make the next day that video. And then the day after that, I was like, oh, I actually had a funny back couple days doing these vlogs. Let's try doing it daily. Let's go. And here I am now, almost 2 years later after that date in which I decided to start it. I just call June 10th the date, because that was the day in which it started consecutively. Not the day in which I intended to do it consecutively, but that day. And also just a nice easy day to do, which if I really want to like do what I did last year and like dress up for it, I know what clothes I was wearing. But anyway, enough with talking about the history of this stuff, in which there's some fun stuff that happened this past year. One of the most important events was the fact that we had our Boston Terrier breedings, in which we would like to breed our dogs, in which we also sell the puppies. So we do that, in which sometimes we keep them. We kept our little Tony, and he was born shortly after year 2 began. So we kept him. He'd grown up into a cute little Boston, who now found his home in my bed alongside me and Tiny. Dog can be a handful sometimes, but we love them anyway. And that music video, they have had a big change because they were the vlog. The music videos were the vlog, as in, like any day there'd be music, specifically indoor percussion. When I started recording these, it would be hello everybody and welcome to this day. I just got home for practice. Here you go. I'll be back in tomorrow, shall we? And then practice. And then that changed. I think I made up my mind that I wanted to change that last year. It was obviously last year, but I think it was last vlog year, in which I was saying I'll change it to a new format at band camp, which I did. But that was this year of the vlog. So I'll go ahead and talk about it now. In which I did enjoy having changed it, so I don't have to deal with it being on the vlog itself, which is the bonus video. And then recently, like well, I can touch on that later. But then the actual marching band activities themselves, this was a good year for a marching band, because we did so much better than we did last year, and we're only gonna get better, and that's how a lot of us feel. And it was not only good in terms of progress and how good we're doing, but also pretty funny, because we came up with some stupid jokes. Like we came up with that Clinton banner, which I really do apologize that offended any Hillary supporters. Although I know it's not a Hillary sign, I know it's Clinton High School, but we're kind of making some jokes maybe potentially Clinton. So I do apologize for possibly infuriating anyone. No hate is done from me. I'm just recording it because it was funny. No hate here. And also the dumb rock that is still sitting in the band room office, unless it's partly broken. broke into the band room and stole it. Because all I know is I think the last full day, that third day, because he was like going in the office and grabbing it. So like, no, Harley boy, you put that back. So that's my another highlight was that I became an uncle finally, because some friend of mine in Jersey, Patrick, and someone that had not been on the vlog, they both have sisters and they both had kids, and which my sister hadn't had a kid, but my brother had been married since like 2011, sorry. If it was 2012, my brother Jimmy wouldn't have been there, so 2011, August 2011. What they decided to have a kid, and they had a kid, I think September or something or other, I don't remember. I don't remember the dates. But they had their kid in September, in which I finally became an uncle, in which it feels nice to be able to be an uncle finally. Then another highlight of this year, although not me, it's just old me. Me who sometimes wishes he could be still old me and live in Jersey. Is the success that the Brick Band had this past year in their marching band season, in which they got second best band in the coast at the Tournament of Bands Atlantic Coast Championships, in which I do feel proud for them. I know I made an entire video about that, but I'm still proud of them. What they even got into open class, which are better than your standard classes, so that's good. Don't know all the ins and outs of it because I'm not. I was never in tournament bands, but they're in tournament bands as well as US bands, which the only one I believe we were part of when I was in the band. And then actually stuff in this year, 2017, finally got my permit in January. After could have gotten it June 19, 2016. I didn't even do it until like January, in which I finally got my permit and I feel good. Although I know I'm gonna have to get that thing. Probably, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something about that soon. Actually, turn that into a license, or just get that remade eventually, because we're trying to move. And then in February, a big change: channel split. The B-Vlog got its own channel under the marker of the B-Vlog. So the channel did house also the Let's Play, and it was on the Mario Fan 27 channel. Which earlier this year, that changed. Honestly, a good change, I feel like, so I just think it was a good change. I'm waiting for the other channel to get built up in numbers a little. But this channel, the two channels were split into the B-Vlog, which is the same channel as the other channel. Got all the same content, just unlisted. Links to the playlist are unlisted with links on my website. And what this channel is, the vlog, and the other channel, Mario Fan 27 Plays, is the actual Let's Plays. So I feel like that was a good change. And then the music video changed again to not even being a part of vlog, just being their own thing. Just being their own band music videography thing. That was that Region Band, which my good buddy Levi tried out for Region Band and made it. So I made a vlog about him. He appreciated it, and I don't remember. I think he probably just talked to me at school about it the next day. I honestly don't remember. I honestly don't know. It's been a while. I don't know, but I know that he appreciated it. So there you go, buddy. And then also the Woodruff Middle School Percussion Ensemble, there was a competitive Woodruff Percussion Ensemble for the middle school. When they went to the state competition and when they got third place, so I am incredibly proud of my fellow percussionists, in which a lot of them did come to marching band. That's good. That they can hopefully get us several best percussion trophies, and also help us get beat the P bands, Powdersville, Pendleton, Killian. We're coming for you guys. Most of you Powdersville state champions. We're coming for you. And we'll use the middle school percussion to help, but proud of them, and I hope that'll let Mr. Sims maybe consider doing something for high school. But I really wish we did something, because 2 years ago, 2015, 2016, we did a percussion ensemble, but it wasn't competitive. Last year, it opened up, it was just Woodruff. It was middle school and high school. I think he had to be invited by Mr. Sims, I don't know. Then he only did the middle school competition, had to and they won. Hoping that means that hopefully he can do something for the high school again, competitive. I hope so. And then another cool thing that I started Xenoblade stuff, which I decided that, cause I have an old Xenoblade playthrough on this channel, which I probably got not too far into it, probably about a little under halfway to the boss fight on the Snowy Mountain, for those of you who know Xenoblade. So that's probably, I would say, like almost halfway. I don't know, maybe honestly probably about halfway. And I just stopped there because I wasn't like doing a bunch of quests, so I wasn't like super powerful, so I couldn't even fight the boss and win, like 4 levels under, 44 to 48. So I tried again this time, and I actually beat the game. And I also wanted to do a let's play of it, so I began the process of documenting everything, which I would still be working on it right now, but I'm making a vlog like in May 21st saying I am almost halfway done. And like I made a vlog a couple days ago saying I'm finished documenting. It was Sunday, yeah, Sunday. Because I changed my process so much, just watching it as much as I could. Killing my back doing it, but it was worth it. And then tryouts for this year's Marching Band began, just Marching Band in general, the drum major, percussion. Which I did not get drum major Levi did. He's getting mentioned twice in this video, and I'm glad for him. And also it got me more experience. Like I said in that reflections video, don't know if I'm gonna do it next year, so he might have the position unopposed, at least by me. We'll see how I feel when the actual tryouts roll around. And then for percussion tryouts, like, I'm glad I'm gonna be doing the bass drum captain and synth captain, I'm assuming, and in charge of all the sound equipment, I'm assuming. So I'm glad with that position. I mean, I'll get some good footage once again. And then just a little while ago, I got a Nintendo Switch, which I definitely do appreciate, getting that early birthday gift. And then we also got that Pokemon Direct the other day, which I'm really pulling from the bottom of the barrel. But we'll get some awesome Pokemon games coming out. Contrary to what people say, I really don't see why people just can't get over the fact that we didn't get Diamond or Pearl remix, and we didn't get Pokemon Stars. People, come on. It's the same thing as Pokemon Stars, pretty much, like the snowflakes. That's what my AP government teacher would say. They're a bunch of snowflakes. There you go, coach. So I don't know what the future can hold. That's what's exciting about the vlog in my life. I never know what's gonna happen. All I know is that, well, I mentioned yesterday, everything. Kind of why I kind of wish I would have done everything yesterday's video today, but that video would be like so long. Now it was like a look forward, it was like a look back. Yeah. How would I commit today? First day of year 3. Thank you for watching, and let's be back here tomorrow, shall we?